This is Bruce Bishop for ChronicleT.com. I'm here with Tim Alcorn from WEOL. And Tim, it's finally here.
It's here. There's nothing like opening night for high school football. Friday night is supposed to be beautiful. We've got a huge game on WEOL and WEOL.com. Probably the biggest game in Lorain County, if not perhaps one of the biggest in Northeast Ohio. Avon at Avon Lake, two neighboring communities. This has turned into a great rivalry game. Two teams that are annually in the playoffs for the last 5 or 6 years from our area. Shapes up to be a great contest, and of course it marks the return of Dave DeLugas as head coach of Avon Lake after serving last year as an assistant coach. He comes back this year as the head coach. Should be a lot of fun over at Avon Lake. Should be a packed house and a great football game.
And what are some of the other games that we're going to be looking for this year? What are some of the other big draws?
Well, certainly there's going to be some very good teams in our area. The talent coming back this year is just phenomenal, especially at running back. Over at North Ridgeville, you got one of the top running backs in the state of Ohio in Demario McCall. He's got big-time schools looking at him. He is one of the best in the state of Ohio. Right down the street here at Elyria Catholic, Justin Rankin, again, a very, very good running back, so EC's offense should be very, very good. Over at Elyria High, a tremendous quarterback in Hunter Parsh. And of course, down at Keystone, you've got a kid that's going to Kentucky. When you're playing in the SEC college football, you're pretty good. And of course, that's CJ Conrad, who is just a phenomenal talent. So there's going to be some outstanding players, some very good teams this year. I think Lorain County is in for an outstanding season high school football-wise.
So when it all wraps up at the end of the year, who's going to be there?
That's a great question. I think Avon and Avon Lake, who open up the season perennially, are playoff teams. I think Keystone's going to open up some eyes. They've kind of set their goals on making the playoffs for the very first time. I think that could happen. Elyria Catholic, if they win the right games, can garner enough points to get in. I think those would be the four that would stand out. Certainly Elyria High, coming off a playoff team or a playoff appearance last year. I think they'll be back in the hunt this year. I think really, as far as the county is concerned, there's going to be some strong football and a bevy of first-year head coaches. It'll be interesting to see. You've got a first-year head coach at Midview in DJ Shaw, first-year head coach at North Ridgeville, first-year head coach at several other places. So it'll be interesting to see how these first-year head coaches also pan out.
All right, Tim, thank you very much, and kind of hope we can do this throughout the season.
Hey, the more we can do it,